Hello, dear friends. Over the past few days, I've been in the deep dialogue with my inner voice using cards and runes as a symbolic language. I wanted to understand more about the future, not only for Latvia, but in a wider global sense. I explored questions about the relationship between Latvia and Russia, about how the Baltic states might be affected, and also about Ukraine, the United States, Europe as a whole, and the European Union. I was especially curious about the year 2028. What is really happening then? What this so called New World Order might actually mean? And whether the Age of Aquarius truly represents freedom and a new era, and how that could realistically unfold. And yes, I did receive very clear answers. Today I wanted to focus especially on Latvia and Russia. So, what did I see? Russia will continue trying to influence Latvia mainly through the information space. This includes intimidation, manipulation of narratives, misinformation, rumors, propaganda, and psychological pressure. These tactics can create tension and anxiety, and they will. But that's where it stops. Russia is able to provocate fears, but it is not able to go further. One very important point that came through repeatedly is that Russia appears deeply exhausted, not only materially, but also strategically and emotionally. Resources are limited, options are limited. At the same time, Russia is very aware that it is being watched closely. There is a strong sense that Russia knows it is on display under constant international observation. This creates another layer of pressure, fear of isolation, fear of further sanctions, and fear of being pushed completely outside global cooperation. These fears, combined with economic costs, act as a real barrier to more radical actions. So, yes, the desire to dominate or control the Baltic states exists on an ideological level, but the wall of reality prevents it from being carried out. Another important thing I want to mention is this: the provocations don't land the way they used to. They don't stick. They don't produce the intended result, especially in relation to Latvia and the wider region. The old methods no longer work in the same way. One of the strongest themes that emerged was a peak moment, a turning point. There is a specific month where this becomes very clear, but I will speak about that peak moment next time. That's all for today. How does this resonate with you? Does it align with your own intuition or sense of what's happening? Thank you for listening. Until the next time. Bye bye.